Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the WWE 2K20 2K Showcase, the Four Horsewomen. 2K brought us out, let us record some early release footage here in 2K20. We're going to kick off the showcase right now. I need you to hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. We're going to run through the whole thing. Without further ado, let's do it.
I'd always been a huge fan of WWE ever since I was young. I loved Lita especially. Tough, fierce, and not caring what anyone thought. I was like, that's gonna be me.
I remember watching Eddie Guerrero fly through the air, and I was thinking, I'm gonna be that someday.
I love the women's division, but I also grew up idolizing WWE superstars like Macho Man, the Hardy Boys, and Kurt Angle. Even though my dad was the nature boy Ric Flair, I wasn't immersed in the world of sports entertainment until later, when I found my way to WWE. It was there I met amazing women who were determined to kick down doors and push the women's division into the spotlight.
We wanted to change the face of WWE, not just the woman in WWE.
We pushed each other. We made each other better. We wanted to make a name for ourselves.
And we got a name, all right. The Four Horsewomen.
My dad hasn't been just an international star. He's left a lasting mark on WWE.
Ric Flair is and always will be the man.
He also influenced me as an athlete and performer, and he gave me a lot to live up to. I mean, he literally introduced me in my first NXT match against Bayley.
Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter, Charlotte.
The daughter of one of the great icons in the history of sports entertainment.
And I did pretty well in NXT, but I still felt like I had something to prove. I still needed to find my own voice as a competitor.
Oh, you're not being cheered for?
And when I saw I was going up against Natalya, I finally had my opportunity. Natalya comes from a long line of WWE superstars, and she had her uncle Bret Hart at ringside. So I brought my dad. Not just for moral support, but because I wanted him there to see me continue the family legacy, to stand up and prove I was worthy of the name. So yeah, there was no way I was gonna lose this match.
And folks, here we go. Charlotte versus Natalya NXT Takeover. We got Ric Flair on the outside of the ring. We got Bret Hart on the outside of the ring. And the Four Horsewomen Showcase is officially underway. In the top left corner of your screen is your first objective: attack and damage Natalya's arms. So this is something I gotta get this out of the way now. A lot of the objectives in this year's showcase are pretty repetitive, and a lot of them have to do with damaging specific body parts. So make sure you guys have a pretty good hang of the new control scheme. If you didn't watch my new video going over all the new controls, make sure you check that out, because limb targeting and trying to hit specific body parts, it's a lot different than it was last year, so it's going to take some getting used to. But our first objective, attack and damage Natalya's arms. You're going to see a lot of that here in the showcase mode, attacking specific body parts. It kind of just makes the matches go on a little longer than necessary, but of course they probably want to make the objectives a little more difficult and, you know, add some longevity to the matches themselves. But Charlotte and Natalya one-on-one here at NXT. Big elbow to the forehead of Natalya. It's going down. We actually got Renee doing commentary for this, so I'll shut up for a second so you can hear that.
Well, like Byron had mentioned, nerves, definitely they play a big factor in matches like this. Doesn't matter how good you are. If you're nervous, it can throw you off your game.
I say from everything we've seen from Charlotte.
As you can hear, Corey Graves is there too, Michael Cole as well. But having Renee on the commentary, I think is really cool too. So attack and damage Natalya's arms. We're still working on that. I'm trying to target that specific body part. We are almost there. Charlotte, bam, on that left arm, and there you go. That objective is complete. Now attack Natalya with a front standing strike in the ring to trigger a cutscene. Let's do it.
Oh, and Charlotte with a slap. There's your disrespect, Renee.
And he's serving it right back, though.
Things are getting heated.
defeated Natalya with a go behind. Oh, look out. Pinfall attempt by Natalya, shoulders down. And a kick out. Charlotte cutting Natalya off at the pass.
Just taking a beating to Natalya.
Shot like would make her dad proud. Ric Flair at ringside. Nate's so proud he was about to get in the ring. Styling and profiling on the outside.
Natalya is down. Next objective, perform a backpack stunner to Natalya in the ring. Here's a little tip. And I wish I knew this a little sooner. If you don't know which move is which, if you're not really familiar with people's movesets and you're trying to do a specific move in the showcase, you can pause the game, go down to objectives, and it will show you what the button combination for that specific move is. I did not know that at first. Why did I not know that? Who knows? But I was trying to figure out exactly which move was which, and I had to do a little trial and error, but we eventually got it figured out. Look at Natalya on the outside of the ring. She's scared. Charlotte Flair in full control right now, looking over at Brett. Yeah, get a good look at the queen. Uh-oh, here comes Natalya. Charlotte took a little too long. You gotta watch out for that backpack stunner. Now, I've said a couple times, you probably saw it right there. I said it in some previous videos. The targeting this year in the gameplay is a little wonky. It really is a little wonky, and hopefully that's something that they can take care of or they can patch before the game actually drops, because, oh, here comes the backpack stunner. Bam. Because as you saw, you'll be standing right in front of somebody and your attacks will just completely miss, completely whiff. Something is a little off with that this year. Hopefully they can take care of that. Cover Natalya for the pin. Only a 1 count. Natalya kicking out. And Charlotte right now in full control. Oh, but here comes Natalya. She's hulking up. Here we go. Beautiful bulldog. Natalya connecting. Little taunt of her own. Now we have to damage Natalya in the ring. This one's not too hard. It's pretty straightforward. Trying to hit that Y reversal. Still trying to get used to it at this point in the recording. Big suplex from Natalya. Let's see if Charlotte can get a little bit of a comeback here. Chop, block. Big right hand from Charlotte. Kick to the midsection. Neck breaker coming up, perhaps. Bam! Connecting. About halfway done with the damage. These objectives, fairly straightforward. You'll see some glitches in the gameplay. That is not in the game. That was just a little glitch in the recording. So that stuff is not in the game. I want to assure you of that. Just a little problem with the Elgato recording. It is what it is. Nothing too crazy. Here comes Natalya, though. On the rope. Gonna hit that suplex. Boom. Charlotte down. Natalya's putting up a good fight here. This is not going to be a walk in the park. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Going back to attack Natalya. We got to finish her in tow, but we're going to hang on to that. One more backpack stunner to do a decent amount of damage. A stomp, and we're almost there. Big chop. No, psych. Natalya blocked it, but wait. Reversal after reversal. There's a little neck breaker. Got that damage completed. Perform figure 4 head scissor 1 to Natalya in the ring. Now, as you could probably guess, off the top of my head, I didn't know what button combination the figure 4 head scissor 1 was, so it took me a second to figure that out. But again, we get there. Look at this. I just got this locked in. The figure 8 locked in on Natalya. I don't want her to tap out yet, so I'm not exactly going for the submission. I don't want her to tap. We got some objectives to complete. Don't tap yet. There you go. Let you off the hook. I let you off easy. Still got to do that figure 4 head scissor 1, though. Not sure exactly how many matches total are in this showcase. It should be a decent amount of time to play through it all, though. Showcase, honestly, I was never really huge on Showcase in general. It doesn't really have a lot of, oh, look at that. X and A for the comeback, the double button combination there. I was never really huge on Showcase just because there's not a lot of replayability to it. But having the Four Horsewomen featured this year is really cool. They're definitely deserving of that. I know a lot of people really enjoy the Showcase mode, so y'all should have some fun with it this year. Working over the neck of Natalya. And now we're about to get into that figure 4 head scissor. Here it is, wrapping those long legs around the neck of Natalya. Again, I don't want her to tap just yet because we still got objectives to complete. Get a good look, Brett. Whooping your niece's bootay. Strike a front facing Natalya 3 times while she's stunned in the corner. This is oh, she got punched in the face. This is a very specific one. Here we go. Let's get her in the corner. Easy Irish whip. Oh, got a little tied up there in the ropes. All right, watch out. I don't want anybody getting injured here. Big chop. There's 1. Another one. There's 2. And bam. 3 chops in the corner. Irish whip Natalya to the turnbuckle. That's an easy one. Let's go. Oh. She wants a little comeback of her own. Try to get her on her feet. To the corner I go. Gonna reverse this with that Y button. And here we go. Wait for it. Irish whip.
Charlotte. Reversal by Natalya. Oh, up and over. That looks familiar.
Here comes Natty ready to serve it up to Charlotte.
Charlotte crashes down to the outside. Natalya was smart. She just let Charlotte stay outside, win the title by countout. Yeah, I don't think Natalya wants to win the championship that way, however.
Now talk about a little bit of pride in Natalya. She's not going down that way.
Natalya barely hanging on to that top rope. Charlotte trying to drag her down. Oh, no. God, driven to the floor.
Michael, I saw you had an interview with Natalya and her...
Things getting hot and heavy on the outside of the ring, but we got to get Natalya back in the ring to do some damage towards her. This one, these objectives are always the easy ones, you know, just doing damage. And I'm trying to get back in the ring, but I accidentally pressed the button that makes you try to grab an object. Man, this was still fairly early on in the recording session, so I'm still trying to get used to the button layout. Whew, it took some time. It took some time. It was a little weird at first, but we got there. We got the job done. Natalya now attacking me. If I'm on the ground, I can't do much damage to Natalya. Here I come with the chop, missing wildly, trying to grab her, missing wildly, and now dropping her right on the back of her neck. Almost there, almost completed this objective. Just trying to get some stamina back. Charlotte gonna lift up Natalya. We are almost there. I got a finisher in my pocket. I'm gonna keep it there. Spin her around. How about one more? Backpack stunner. Completed that objective. What's next? Perform a diving moonsault 1 to a grounded Natalya. Here I come. Charlotte setting up for the moonsault. Nope. Oh, double knees. Not the correct button. Let's try it again from this corner. Bret Hart, get a good look. Charlotte to the top. And wait a second. Here it comes.
Natty got out of the way just in time.
It's going to be catastrophic for Charlotte. This is Natalya's opening. She needs to capitalize now if she wants to become NXT Women's Champion. Charlotte tried to risk it all to put Natalya away, but it didn't quite work out. Can Natalya take advantage? Oh, Natalya!
Classic Natty.
Cover! Hook of the leg! Is this enough? And a kick out by Charlotte. Charlotte refuses to relent.
Oh, here we go. Natty's looking to lock in the sharpshooter.
Gotta roll Charlotte over on her belly, and she does set her in the ring. Is Charlotte gonna tap out? Is Charlotte gonna tap? Can Charlotte hang on in the center of the ring, crawling to the ropes? No, Natalya readjusting. Look at the pressure. But Charlotte's hanging in, and Charlotte releases. Wow. Spectacular reversal. Can Charlotte, can she? Yes.
Locked it in. Natty's in trouble.
Figure 4. Now it's Natty's turn to feel the pain and agony.
Is Natty gonna tap?
Flair looking on. Bret Hart looking on. Is Charlotte gonna win the championship? Natalya trying to fight through the pain, trying to hold on.
Natty's just writhing in pain.
Uncle Bret Hart at ringside trying to will Natalya on. Charlotte's fighting on the other side of the ring looking on. Natalya desperately trying to do whatever she can. Natalya trying to reverse the pressure, but Charlotte rolls through. Veteran instincts. I cannot believe it. How on earth is Natalya still hanging in this thing? But the hold hasn't been broken, guys.
Oh my God!
Charlotte looking to drag Natalya out of the ring. Charlotte's looking to break Natalya's leg and win the championship. Referee desperately trying to break this hold here. But has the damage been done? I think there's no question about it, Michael. Natalya's in a bad way. The damage has been done. Natalya's finished.
Let's remember what got us to this match. A tournament began.
Well, now comes one of the objectives that takes the longest amount of time to do. This one just, its only purpose, I believe, is just to make the match a little bit longer. Attack Natalya to cause red health to legs. It takes, even doing a couple finishers, specifically attacking her legs, it still takes a decent amount of time to actually get them to red health. If you think about it, in a normal match, if you're not specifically targeting a limb, you're probably not going to do too much damage to the legs by default. So at this point in the match, she actually was luckily already had yellow legs, so it wasn't going to take too long. Trying to get back in the ring again, but I went for a friggin' weapon by accident. New controls. Welcome to the game. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Wiping off the feet. Natalya now back in the ring. Gotta go after those legs. Gotta go after the lower body. So we're gonna try to specifically target the legs. Here we go. We're gonna snap them back. Charlotte. Boom. That's gotta hurt. We got her to orange. We're almost there. We're gonna try to just repeat that a few times. Natalya fighting back though, as expected. She's pumping up. She's hulking up. She's feeling the energy of the crowd. In a tough space in the corner. Reversal. Here comes Charlotte. Big forearm. The ref goes down too. Wrong place, wrong time, ref. And again, gonna attack that lower body. Grabbing the leg. Right over the top of your head. Trying to stretch it out. It's still just orange legs. Trying to do some strike damage to it as well. Seeing what's going to work a little bit faster. Natalya with a reversal. Again, this is no walk in the park. The AI is going to fight you, and they're going to fight you hard. And if you don't have the controls down, it's going to make it even harder. Here comes Natalya to the ropes, connecting with a big boot on Charlotte. I got 2 finishers. She's got 1. This is anybody's ball game. But here comes Natalya using that finisher. Sharpshooter on Charlotte. Getting a little close here. A little too close for comfort. But able to roll out. Get off me. Knocking Natalya down. Oh, tossed out of the ring. Nice reversal from Natty. And a little taunt to the crowd. The icing on the cake. Trying to rub salt in the wounds. I know I got these finishers in my pocket. I could definitely use them to get her to red leg health. I was also thinking at this point that one of the objectives might be to put her in the figure 8. So I didn't want to waste both of my finishers. So I'm trying to strategically get her to red leg health. But again, this objective is a little annoying. Because it just makes the match unnecessarily long. But it is what it is. You got to make the objectives somewhat difficult, I assume. Ric Flair getting a front row seat there. Charlotte back in the ring. Queen letting the crowd know who owns the throne. Natalya getting back to her feet, back inside the ring. Big elbow. I thought she was going for a chop. Gotta get back to those legs. Uh-oh. A kip up from Natalya. Here she comes. Oh, my goodness. Big boot to the face. Oh, I can do that, too. I can do that, too. Big clothesline from Charlotte. I can pop up to my feet just as well, my lady. Kick to the midsection. Wait a second. Are we going to see it? Natural, yes. Bam. Connecting. Using one of my finishers there. Probably stupid to have wasted it there. But I still got 2 more. So it's okay. So now we're going to drag her to the middle of the ring and continue to attack these legs. Still, oh, finally, now getting her to red leg health. Now perform a ground submission at her legs. Let's do it.
Natalya is helpless. Moments away from history. And she's going to do it with insult to injury.
This could be it for Natalya. Can she hold on?
Look at Charlotte staring a hole right through the hitman. As Natalya tries to drag herself to the bottom rope.
Right back to the center of the ring.
Can you imagine if Natalya would have tapped out to the sharpshooter? It would humiliate the entire Hart family. Trying to lead back Natalya. Counters. Great move by Natalya. Natalya wanted the figure 4 leg lock, but Charlotte felt it coming. Bow to the Queen. Bow down to the Queen. Charlotte, cover. Charlotte does it. Here we go. And the new NXT Women's Champion. What a moment for Charlotte. And Ric Flair is ecstatic. It'll be a celebration tonight. The next generation of Flairs just captured their first taste of gold. What a moment! What a match!
Look at the look on Ric's face. So proud of his daughter Charlotte starting her legacy.
And there you have it, folks. Match 1 of the 2K Showcase completed. Make sure you stay tuned for much more WWE 2K20. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Much more content coming your way. Pre-release footage all the way up till the game comes out. Keep it locked. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you next time. Peace!